Hello everyone! In this video I would like to present to you Haze, the Crystal Mist adventure. It is my world-building project and an RPG system soon to be. Currently, I'm sitting on almost 300 pages of lore and mechanics, and I think it's time to start talking about what I've made. I started working on this project shortly after the first season of Arcane was published, and that originally inspired me to create an RPG where crystals would play an important role. Obviously, that small idea, an image of a crystal-powered society, had to be cemented in some kind of reality, and since I'm not a big fan of fanfiction, I decided to create my own world. This quickly escalated from a generic people living with elves and dwarves fantasy to a world filled with creatures, plants and monsters, the whole civilization with their own faith, magic and technology, and the elusive mist. More on that later. Originally, this project started as a bunch of loose ideas, but with time, I realized that there will be some inconsistencies sooner or later if I don't set some ground rules regarding the world. I settled on some key concepts like remote settlements, speculative biology, and forgotten civilizations. So, all cities have to be a remote and independent city-states that would be connected almost exclusively by some means of transport. Those settlements, located in most varied places, would produce commodities with the local supply of materials like crystals, ores and rare plants. They would have a highly advanced technology in a narrow field limited by the materials available. As one can imagine, those products so abundant in one place would be a luxury in places far away where those materials are unheard of. Our heroes, travelers and merchants would be inclined to visit those most foreign places for their long-awaited fortune, fame and glory. Now, some thorny questions become apparent. Why are those cities so remote and what stops folk from traveling safely? An obvious answer would be monsters, an unknown scare that obviously everyone is afraid of. Okay, but how about some phenomena that makes it dangerous to be outside? That is something, so let's put a spin on it. The mist. It is a purple magical condensate that travels unpredictably and impacts the very fabric of reality. It affects the physical properties of materials, making most mechanisms inoperable. Crystals are known to change their properties dramatically, with some even exploding instantaneously within the slightest exposure to the mist. Creatures living permanently in it are characteristically purple as a means of camouflage, and they often have an opalizing skin embedded with some small crystals. Mist itself is not only safe, but it also revigorates everything in it. That wouldn't be a problem if not for the fact that many deadly creatures call it their home. They resemble sea monsters that swim in the mist rather than fly in it. Mistborns, as they are called, are mostly carnivorous, and they gladly feed on the unsuspecting travelers who got caught in the mist. It is widely known that mist is moved by the currents of magic, and it just so happens that surviving cities stand in the places generally avoided by them. As one would expect, not all settlements survive. Some were obliterated by the Mistborns, while others perished for unexplained reasons. In both cases, with time they became ruins that now hold the treasures and, more importantly, knowledge of those long gone. That ever-present promise of unimaginable wealth pushes many adventurers to try their luck. There is no proven way to manipulate the mist. The ultimate key to survival that was the way of controlling it is lost to the past. After the long-gone ages of war came the time of peace forced by the necessity to cooperate. Many hope that one day secrets of days long gone will be unveiled. But at what cost? Hey, thanks for watching. If you like what I've made, consider subscribing to stay updated. There is more to come in Haze, the Crystal Mist adventure.